Hi everyone, it's Suey here. I am coming to you to announce as a co-host the event that we are doing in August called Yaugust. This is something that Andrea thought up last year, I think was the first year she did it, where she concentrated on reading YA books in August. And I kind of stumbled upon that kind of towards the end of it or after it was over. I can't remember when for sure. And I said to her, oh, we should totally make this an official thing. And so this year we've been planning to celebrate YA in August a little more officially and try to encourage all of you to participate and read one or more YA books in August. I know there's like middle grade, but I'm not sure that there's been any YA events. If you've heard of one, let me know. So hopefully this will encourage you all to give YA a try, especially, this is my biggest hope, especially if you aren't known to read YA much, or if it's just not a genre you particularly gravitate towards even a little bit. Especially if you don't like YA, then I really truly want you to try and read at least one in August. Andrea from Books and Bocadillos has come up with this awesome game. A lot of times we do bingos for these events and challenges to try and encourage people to choose from all the different things. She's thought up like a poker game using face cards, where all the cards mean different things. The suits mean different genres, and the numbers mean different aspects within the books. And so I would encourage you to go and watch her video where she describes it. We did a Zoom meeting and discussed our thoughts about this whole event. And that is up on her channel, so please head over there. I will link below. She explains everything in detail, what all the different things mean. And then we will also have a little short up on both our channels that also explains it. So you can decide what kind of hand you want to hold, like full house or flush or royal flush or whatever they're all called, and mix and match all the different things in order to figure out what kind of hand you want to hold by the end of the month. So for instance, out of some pile of possibilities that I want to read for my yaugust experience. First up is, I think I will finally once and for all get to it, Reaper of the Gates by Sabat Tahir, which is the third book in the Ember and the Ashes series. This is definitely considered YA. I think I'm going to finally read that in August. And then this is also the third book in the Darker Shade of Magic series, but this book I am not actually sure if it's considered YA. I looked it up and people are calling it YA and people are calling it adult. I do not know. I've always kind of thought of it as YA because our character is like 17 years old. So, you know, that's one of the biggest indicators of whether a book is YA or not. But this is the third book in that series that I really want to get to. So maybe I will try to read that in August. And then this is a new book I got a few months ago called Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor, and it's YA. And so I would be reading 3 fantasies, which would contribute to a particular kind of hand, 3 of a kind, and then maybe 2 of a kind, which isn't that great of a hand, right? I'm not a poker player, so I don't really know. But so if I did that and I did 2 of a kind, then I would want to, of course, get in some contemporary romances, which I think these are. I don't know anything about these books, but I ended up with them. And they look very fun and summery. If I add them to my pile, then I would have 3 of a kind and 2 of a kind, which is called something. You guys tell me, I can't remember. But I have so many other books I want to read. So like if I ended up reading some other random YA books, then I would just have to see where that would fit into my hand, to my card hand, right? Here's a list. This is a local award that we do here called the Beehive Book Awards, and it's the state's awards that they give to YA literature from the year before, from books that were published the year before, and everything on this list is what has made the short list, and then the readers at the library read it and vote for their favorite one that wins, okay? And everything on this list I want to read. You can't see it, but I'll just read it real fast. The 909 Project by Mark H. Parson. Attack of the Black Rectangles by A.S. King. Beneath the Wide Silk Sky by Emily Inoue Huey. The Isles of the Red Sea by Amy Kaufman. It Happened on Saturday by Sidney Dunlap. Promise Boys by Nick Brooks. Royal Blood by Amy Carter. Stars and Smoke by Marie Lu. Stateless by Elizabeth Wine. And Threads That Bind by Kika Hatsupolu. All of them I want to read. And then another one, when I was thinking of like what was on my shelves that I've recently acquired, this one is also a contemporary. The Unlikely Hero of Room 13B by Teresa Toten. And this has a dude as a main character, and I don't read many books where the guy is the main character. So I'd like to have one of those every now and then. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, those are my pile of possibilities, just like the top tip of the iceberg, for what I would love to read in August for Yaugust. And I would love to encourage all of you people out there, especially the ones that don't read YA very much in your regular reading, to join in. You can read one YA book and it will count as participating. So let me know if you decide to do this. And if you do your own little announcement video, please tag both me and Maria Andrea so we can be sure and come and see what your plans are and know that you're participating. As part of that video that Maria Andrea and I did, we talked about why we love YA so much. And I just wanted to reiterate that a little bit on this video. And I want to say that this is something I feel like I have been defending for a long, long time, because a lot of people think that old people like me, I'm getting real old, guys. I'm a grandma. Like, grandmas like me should not be reading books that are marketed towards teenagers. And I say that is a bunch of crap. That's my tame word for you all. All books are for everyone. And a lot of people are worried that YA books are actually being targeted towards adults these days, which could be a problem. It could be something that is happening. But, and I've said it before, but I just want to say it again. YA books have every bit of deepness and meaning and awesome writing and great characters and amazing storytelling as adult books. So I don't know why people would skip out on them just because they're YA. So my platform and my soapbox and my rant that I always say is that those books, all books are just books and they're for everyone. And that we shouldn't pigeonhole them into saying that certain people can read certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to do my little spill again. I just wish everyone would consider YA as just part of all the piles of books that we have to read, and to not read them just because they're marketed as a YA book, because there's so many amazing, beautiful, unforgettable books out there that are YA. Be sure to check out the video that we did together that is up on Maria Andrea's channel, where she explains the prompts so much better. So yes, don't skip that. Be sure and go check that out. And we really look forward to this and hope you join us. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.